Oh, yeah.
Good?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready to roll.
Hey, I thought they fixed this, but yeah. I look really old. Oh, they're really careful this.
I look really small.
Like you aged a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I moved some weight.
Repeat
Oh,
what I
wait a
said
second.
earlier.
No, I was just hiding behind.
Even by my original statement, you just like some, I increased my radio. Cause we used to have the camera over there.
Yeah.
To see what the back of his head.
Right.
I
Okay.
was better with that. Yeah.
I agree, because I would face this way and be all.
How many pins do I have on? All right, we've all had a chance to check ourselves out on TV. Got
Listen to the skinny guy
dog.
talking.
The bald guy.
Bald
remember? The bald guy. All right, bald guy calling us to order. 4:37. Tioga County IDA regular meeting for August.
Matt's over there recording all of this.
Matt's disinterested in this group.
All right, here we go. Roll call. I am here. Brenda Van.
Here.
Tracy.
Here.
Eric.
Here.
Kevin Gillette.
Here.
Barbara Case.
Here.
Ron Seaville.
Here.
Ron here.
Full house.
Got Joe here. Casey, Britt, Megan on. Megan might have been like she's in if there ever did that.
Megan can join because of our technical
So
difficulties.
I figured she probably gave up on this. But
Yeah.
Lisa and then you got Matt. Privilege of the floor. Anybody? That's Dr. Ron. Nobody. Moving on to minutes from July's meeting. Everybody have a chance to look at those? Anybody have questions?
Nah. Moving accept them as read.
Move. Second.
Yeah, for a second. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Here. Financial statements. Anybody have questions on the financials? I did not see anything.
Year over year, same month, I'd say we're having more fun.
All right. Railroad's doing well, that always helps.
Thank goodness for the railroad committee.
Woo. Folks are killing it.
Yeah, number 2-2.
Boom.
We get stuck in the world. We can go around, man.
We're getting our way.
Nobody's got anything they want to chat on financials wise. I look for a motion to acknowledge the financial statements as issued.
Second.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Committee reports are pretty light this month unless somebody's gonna notate something we missed. The only thing that's written here is to put the finance folks on notice that it's budget season, so we'll have to have a meeting next few weeks to talk about budget on 7.
Who's that committee again?
You.
Barbara is on it right now, myself and Kevin, I think.
That's correct.
I tried to get you out of there. It didn't work.
Well, that moves us right into our new business. So Barbara will have to decide if she wants to join in on finance or escape before that time. Because Barbara is moving out of Tioga.
Moving to Dryden, which is
There ain't nothing good in driving.
Yeah.
Used
So
to be Farrell's Pub.
Yes. Well, that's, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thanks. It's bittersweet. It's my husband's grandmother's home that we purchased. So it's going to get me a lot closer to my parents, which is going to relieve some stress in that time of trip. So, yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. I've already got one more volunteer. I'm now going to volunteer at the library in Dryden. So looking for things to do.
It's a high salary job there, yeah.
So we gotta find a new member.
So we are back in
When's
search
your,
mode.
when's your resignation?
I can come to next month's meeting. So,
So just ears to the ground.
yeah.
We're good. So you'll get to join in on finance.
Yeah, try to find someone else that way. Mhm.
All right, anybody else have anything under new business they want to chat about? There,
Oh, one question, hold on, some kind of new business, what are they building out behind the firehouse? I don't know, I saw that the other day when I drove by. Does anybody know what they're building out behind the firehouse up on?
You mean at the place across the street from it?
Directly behind. Yeah, they got all kinds of equipment up there, tearing everything all to pieces up there.
No, I don't. I'll have to drive by and look. I knew that the business across the street, they're building that pole barn.
That's Zeta,
Yeah,
that's Zeta Broadband.
yeah.
But this is across the street from them, and it's. There's all
Directly
kinds of,
behind the firehouse,
there's
and
a
the
lot of-
firehouse owns the property last I knew. We discussed.
Right here on the.
Yeah, right next to the industrial park.
next to
road
White,
there.
up the road from Whiteman's.
Yeah. All right, just a curiosity.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We have the meeting.
Open up some space in my head if you did.
all right.
I can't help you with that.
Under old business, parks, recreation, historic preservation, we're waiting on the contract for the railroad study.
The rails, the trails thing with the. Board.
George Parkshire, Rich Parkshire.
Fast New York application, I know Britt and her team have been actively working on that one, so. Thought is to get that submitted sooner than later at this point. right? You had sent me some info today on the HUD Small Cities Loan Funds, because actually there's a few people in the room that got to chat on that this week, I think, because you went legislature yesterday.
Yeah, I had committee yesterday. And obviously, Tracy and I were there, so you guys can feel free to speak up on that, but one of in the committee agreement, the legislators asked us to add some language in there that we could consider projects outside of the traditional downtown area. They were thinking like farm stores and things like that that aren't necessarily within the downtown. So we did add some language in that, and I sent it to Joe just today, so I know you probably haven't had a chance to look at
I
it.
didn't see it.
Yeah, and then I also just added some language in there about the interest rate, and the IDA has the discussion to review the interest rate periodically and change it if needed. And I think last meeting, Casey talked to you guys about the municipalities being eligible applicants, so I just added a section at the end to talk about those types of projects, and again, how it's at the IDA's discretion, how some of the match requirements and interest rates would be set for those projects to help bridge the financing. So I think otherwise the ED&P committee seemed good with it, so it would go to the legislature next Tuesday and for the resolution.
With those changes.
Yes, yeah.
The member is looking for just more opportunities for other people that would possibly be interested, that would help them out to expand what they're trying to do.
Sure. What was the total dollar amount in that?
It's just under 800,000.
Cool.
So do you guys want me to send those out again? Or are you guys good with those changes? Something Joe looking at it?
I mean, as long as Joe's good with that.
I'm good. Thought you said you didn't look at it.
No. That was the other. Okay.
Of course, I
Yeah, a pre-meeting.
when you're gonna keep them separated.
Does he think he's in charge here?
It's pretty funny.
All right.
Doing all I can.
Wash my hands.
Then really at the end of the day, it's the legislature's discussion, or there for them to decide, and then we just are gonna oversee the money to make sure it's used appropriately. Anything you wanna talk about 4850 Lake?
I think right now we're just, Joe had already looked at the partnership agreements. I'm just waiting on Pete to get back to me with his comments before I can bring the resos forward to all the boards. We should have the environmental reports back from Aurora any day now. We just get them last month, but they've been delayed a little bit. O'Rourke's doing the asbestos testing for the roof, and the land bank approved the engineering contract with L2 to do the scope of work and bid specs for phase one, which is the brick replacement. So we're moving. It's all, we also just, PC and Marley worked on a grant application to ESD for 1.2 million for this project that was submitted last week. And we're expecting another grant source, the LBI funding to come out, could be up to another 2 million for it. So
RB policy review, so there's in the packet, pilot application and some barcodes on it.
Put some red on that.
MRB's been kind of on a cleaner for us for a series of months to look at policies, pilot application. There's something that actually just came out today for procurement, which just got added to the file here too, so. I don't think the thought is to move on anything today on either of these, but for everybody just to put it on their radar that these are recommendations from an entity that looks at this stuff on a regular basis. Within the next, yeah, within the
$2,500 bond.
I looked at the procurement more recently, that's changing out. Casey, you can speak on anything, any of this stuff if you want, and you can.
the procurement side of things, the thresholds, obviously that's up to board discretion. Previously the way it was written is anything above 10,000 required sealed bids, which is very, very low, and it makes it hard to procure things. So I think their recommendation was, for that first level, moving it from 500, the discretion of the chairperson, to 5,000. And we kind of worked the numbers up from there. So yeah, obviously that's up to the board.
But it's inside of the state requirements.
So, I mean, IDAs aren't subject to the same thresholds as municipalities. So I think it's 20,000 for goods and services for municipalities and 35 for public works contracts. So the sealed bid here is 50,000 that we put in and above, but yeah, we're not subject to that. Same threshold.
Nice.
Okay.
I think the big thing is we want to make sure that we're following whatever procedure we're supposed to be following so that we don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of people getting in trouble lately. So
Yeah.
we go, Spencer. Spencer got their hands slapped pretty good. So, Main Anvil School District got their hands slapped pretty good.
I can see.
So, as I told everybody in the county that I talked with, I do not want Thomas and Natalie's office coming here to investigate anything.
Yeah, I spent 6 months with them one time.
It's no fun. We had a rep from their office come last week and speak to the leadership of the entire county to let everybody know this is how you're supposed to do things. So if there's any question, the guy said, here's my number, call me. So.
So with what MRB's looked at, again, we're not looking to make a move on it today, but everybody can take some time between now and September meeting.
This is a very good reading.
Yeah, very good reading. Very exciting. There's not major changes in here.
So Casey did a ton of work on the overhaul this application and this. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's.
Casey, would you give the AI recap on this real quick?
I can try. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, that didn't work out for you, did it? Right.
Pilot updates, and some of this is really just that we should talk into sales tax exemptions at this point. Lockheed Martin, Joe, anything else?
No, I mean, I called them, but I haven't had, I called them after. I assume they'll get back to me at some point. The answer, tell us. We have to wait on them.
Let's see. We'll continue to wait on them. Sales tax exemptions, RD's got extended to the end of the year, right?
Mhm.
It's December. They're good, and then we just want to tuck Sun East from A down into sales tax at this point, right?
I think we were waiting on Joe, you were gonna, talk with, or look into whether we were going to be needing to collect the same data that we usually do with just the sales tax exemption only projects.
Would you say that right?
Yeah, I think what we talked about a couple meetings ago was, because it's not just a sales tax exemption only project, I think you were gonna reach out to, what's his, Panassi, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and see what kind of reporting they have to do to us. I think that was why we left it on there for now.
Okay. Balls in your court. Yeah.
Certainly spent a lot of money up there. At this point, I have no idea. Because how's that work, Joe, with their sales tax exemption tucked under the pilot? How long do they have? Is there an end date on those?
Well, we usually do them for 1 year,
Okay.
you know, but in theory, it goes as long as the project is being developed. And once a project is done and developed, they go to pilot.
Extend. Right.
The sales tax exemption concludes. But as is often the case on a bigger project, we extend it.
Sure.
But we give it 1 year so that, you know, it's not good practice say that, give them a 5-year exemption.
Right.
You're just asking for trouble.
Trouble at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the problems will be much more difficult to ferret out at that stage.
Sure.
So a year puts it in some kind of perspective.
Gives you some timeframe, say it's over, let's get all the paperwork caught up, and if we want to extend it, then we can look at it, right?
They should probably be
No,
getting
we
close.
cannot.
It's always good to have an end date.
No, it is, and again, ordinarily a year, and most of them get done with the portion of the project that involves the exemption. It's usually taken care of.
See the panels getting up there pretty soon at this point. And then you guys were working on town and county projections for the county, just waiting on the school district rates for a couple, right?
Yeah, Megan's been working on those.
Lounsbury got our approval for the scope of work changed by the USDA, which is good, so get our sign up there in theory. Yep. Rail trail, and we're waiting on that agreement from Parks and Historic Preservation. ARC, we're just trying to work through the quirks of their system to get that.
The matching funds, yeah,
Yeah.
the 50.
Because you sent me more instructions.
Yeah.
Their system's fun.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
We try to
At least you gave me a
do.
page, at least you gave me a page number to reference.
Yeah.
So I'll work on that so the state can keep, so the ball's not in our court. The DRI multi-site at this point is really just that RD's project. Are they working inside now? We know.
No, I think their new updated plans are with code.
Oh,
We're just waiting for code.
Good luck.
Equipment lease, no active applications at this point. And is it time to talk extension on that one?
Yeah, well, probably next month.
Nothing new on IRP money. Pretty quick agenda. Did anybody have anything else they wanted to add for regular session? If not, look for a motion to move into executive. There's a few different real property items. To talk about.
So move.
Second.
4:57.
And